guys.
Hey.
Congratulations on the film. How are you?
Thanks. Good. How are you?
Very good, thanks.
I'm good, thank you. I love this film, but I have a question for both of you first. From me and David Halber, actually, because we were just talking about that. Jan, do you still listen to Kenny G and Enya to help you relax? And Archie, do you do the same thing before a scene?
Yes, I still listen to Kenny G, still to this day. It's the only thing where I know it will relax me in any situation.
Will not listen to Kenny G before a scene. I would sometimes listen to Kenny G in the scenes as Jan, and you know, I had to tell myself it was relaxing, but part of me would go, how is he relaxing to this this piercing sound?
That's so funny to me.
I was like, how? But you know, to each their own. To each their own.
Absolutely, but do you usually listen to a song before a scene, like any movie you've ever
no,
done?
you'll find yourself listening to, like, if you have a big emotional scene, for example, you will find yourself like just headphones in, just like sad music, like trying to like keep you in the zone of just like, no one talk to me, I need to be sad today. So then I'll just listen to, like, you know, piano, like classical piano music, or like, I don't know what's ever Desiree, I don't know. I listen to Ludovico, not Life, that's a banger, but like Ludovico Einaudi or something like that. I don't know. Piano music, sad songs.
Exactly, piano, violin, always sad, absolutely.
You know the vibe.
Jan, what was your reaction when you saw Archie doing the scene where he finds out he's been selected and then he could race on GT and then become a racer? It instantly brought you back to this moment.
So when I watched it on the movie, I didn't see that scene in person, but when I watched it on screen, and then I remember what I went through when I won GT Academy, or even got the opportunity to go to GT Academy. It was like that. He's like, here's my chance, and yeah, I get goosebumps thinking about it now. So it was a special moment.
You can see that Jan's family in the film. You can see that Jan's family is very worried. His dad, in particular, didn't think it was a coherent career, even achievable. And I think it can be extended to any creative art performing career. Hasn't been this way for you as well, Archie, when you started acting with your family? Is it something that you could relate to as well, to get into character in a way?
I would say less family, but definitely peers around me. My family were very supportive. I think maybe, just kind of just never interfered and let me kind of do what I wanted to do. But I was into performing arts and acting at a very young age, and for a while I went to an all-boys rugby school, and kids are cruel, and it was not, and I was one of like 2 people in the entire school that did performing arts, and so you were just campaigning for yourself and being bullied for doing something that you love to do, and within that there has to become this kind of self-resilience and self-confidence and determination of, well, it doesn't matter what you guys think, I'm going to do this thing and I'm going to prove you all wrong. And and that was kind of the approach that I took, and so for that reason I could relate.
I love the scene where when you're driving, you see the car assembled virtually around you.
Incredible.
I was wondering, to what extent did you feel this way on set, and how much was that part of the conversation when you two met for the needs of the film?
It's incredible because a lot of that stuff, that was the genius of Neil, and most of that stuff, Neil was very humble and very unpretentious, and so a lot of that stuff would be like, hey, can you just like drive, and I'm gonna do my thing over the top of this, and I'd be like, what are you gonna do? And he'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna do some like VFX stuff like around it, and like, so when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, man, I did not know that that's what we were doing. Like, this looks incredible. It completely became something else. The only one I really knew about. There was some of the assembly stuff, or some of the kind of the GT racing line stuff that we had spoken about, but I only knew about the very first scene where I'm playing, and then I get sucked into the game at the gaming cafe. I didn't know about the rest of them, I mean, that's just, I was surprised every time, and I felt like a real audience member because all those things were new to me.
I love this film so much. I love this story. Thank you guys for joining me today, for giving me the rap. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers.